Hi, I'm Rob and welcome to another TW White & Sons video review. Today's vehicle is a Mazda CX-5. So we have a 2019, a one owner from new, so 2 litre petrol, manual gearbox, so driving through the front wheels in this instance, so with 6 speeds. This is a GT Sport Nav Plus, so this is one of the highest grades that we offer the car in. So it's a machine grey vehicle. Lots of GT Sport Plus nav features on this vehicle. So we have 19-inch bright silver alloys. It's privacy glass is standard around the rear and the side glass. Keyless entry. We have indicators integrated into the power folding mirrors. When you lock the vehicle, it will power these into the side of the car. This can also be done just by touching the button with your key in your pocket or using the fob itself. At the front we have front-facing cameras. There are 4 surround cameras around the vehicle. High beam LED headlamps with automatic high beam function. For a nearly 6-year-old car, this is in absolutely excellent condition, and again it's under 20,000 miles with just the one owner and a full Mazda service history. Last service June 24, so will be serviced by us for the next consecutive Mazda service. So yeah, what a lovely thing. So at the back, parking sensors. They accompany the front parking sensors. I mentioned the surround cameras, so there's a camera just poking out underneath the bottom of the tailgate aperture there. And then to enter the car itself, under the badge, just touch the pad, it will beep at you and power up, of course. So you can use this on the key fob. There's an internal button, and of course touch the pad. Presented with a clean and unsullied boot area. Remarkable really, considering it's 6 years old. Below the carpet we have the subwoofer for the BOSE audio. Locking wheel nuts are present, and more storage just around the sides of the sub, including your foam and compressor unit, which is to reinflate a punctured tyre if possible. All our vehicles are supplied with a year's warranty, therefore they'll have a year's roadside assistance to accompany that. So if you are having a puncture that can't be repaired, then you can call upon Mazda Assist. Ease to fold the seats, so we have 2 series of handles, one this side for the right hand seat and one to this side for the middle and the outer seat. Now occasionally these will tension off the that's it, off the seat belt, but giving it push forwards will give it a completely flat load area, so maximising the space available. There is a parcel shelf which can be removed fully, and in fact quite unusual in cars today. It can be stored in an aperture just below, leaving the roller cover parcel shelf inside the vehicle, not lost, broken, never to be seen again. So we shut with the boot button there. Just coming down to the side of the car, part of the GT Sport spec. Inside of the vehicle is a chocolate brown Nappa grey leather interior. Just going to return the seats to the upright position, of which in the rear seat backs you have 2 stages. You can have a slightly more upright or a slightly more reclined, which this represents right now. You also have ISOFIX for the 2 outer seats, allowing you to put children's seats in safely, so there and there. And of course these seats are heated. Pulling out the armrest will expose 2 heated seat buttons. There's storage below, and there's a USBs for the older style USB-B. So again, really nice condition. Hardy look satin in the back, and then there's original mats, again clean and unmarked. The whole car is clean and really unmarked. So keyless entry, mentioned this before. When we jump in, again you've got a nice sort of contrast to the doors with a chocolate brown. Proudly saying it's BOSE audio speaker there, and then you've got all your windows and mirrors to reach out and touch on the door card. Heated seats and cooling seats at the front. All got the lovely chrome trim, which is part of the GT Sport spec. And of course you'll note 2 different driving positions can be stored in relation to the mirrors as well. The mirrors, if visible, you'll see there are blind spot indicator mirrors. This will determine if vehicles are behind you that are out of your blind, or in your blind spot perhaps. So let's hop on in. You have a head-up display system, which I'll zoom in on now. Give me the road speed, and it's projected through the box just at the bottom of the windscreen there. Coming across, self-dimming rear view mirror in a nice frameless design. Sunroof, which has got a tilt and slide function. Push it once for tilt, lets a little bit of air in. Push it back, and then push it all the way back towards you. Oh, it says as he mucks it up. There we go, and then it will open, letting lots of air in. And more light, of course. You'll notice there's a dark headlining, again part of the GT Sport spec, but again clean, unmarked, unsullied. So let's review the rest of the cabin. We've got, again, beautiful seats in lovely condition, the contrast brown on the door cards, There's some wood effect trim running through the middle of the car and lots of chrome, of course. So with the age of the vehicle, still has a CD player, which is quite nice. You've got a touchable screen here. Again, once you drive away, you revert back to the controller interface here, which is dead easy to use. It basically is north, south, east, west even, twist and click functions with quick access buttons to things like your nav, your audio, and back to the main menu. We have automatic parking brake. It can be auto hold as well, so as soon as you drive away, come to a halt next, it will engage automatically, allowing you to do hill starts and such like with the 6-speed manual. Dead easy. Climate control system has two sort of facets to it, so it's going to keep you cool. It's also going to keep you cool through the seat bases, which is beautiful this time of year. Expecting the hottest day of the year this year, so I won't be needing the heated seats, which will come back into effect in the autumn winter months, back into spring. Heated steering wheel to the same effect. Coming across, the wheel itself's multi-function. You've got audio controls and telephone preparation on this side, a little computer which cycles through the digital display, giving you key information around tripometer and consumption. It'll also expose your lane departure graphic, which also works in unison on the right hand side of the steering wheel with your adaptive cruise control. So you have a couple of mode buttons here to cycle through. If I tap one, that's going to give you the cruise control. You can then activate anything up to 2 seconds gap, which I'm demonstrating now, or back to half a second, but the car will preserve that gap, including slowing the car down and almost braking the car to a halt. Bearing in mind you're in a manual gearbox, so if you do come to slow down to a halt, you need to shift down through the gears, of course. You can also flip that over into a put my teeth back into a limiter. Again, you can set that any speed from 20, lots of 20 zones now, which can trip people up, and that will stop you overspeeding, of course. Wheel itself, lovely trimmed wheel, bit more leather on the wheel. When you come to GT Sport Spec, it comes up further into the spokes, and a fully adjustable wheel for reach and rake. Also got auto lights and auto wipers. Again, leave them on those functions, and the box above the mirror here will determine rain and light for you. And then, of course, back into the main display. You can cycle back through to the main display again, leaving just the speedo back up. Coming down, we've got some more buttons hidden out the way, just around the side here. So you've got stop and go technology on the car. As soon as the car's warmed up, you have to induce it by bringing the car to a halt, handbrake on, into neutral, and the car will turn off. As soon as you're ready to drive, hit the brake, hit the clutch to engage first gear. Car will start immediately, therefore saving fuel and not polluting your immediate surroundings. You've also got a lane departure function, so we showed that on the graphic earlier, and that will detect if you drift out of your lanes. Talked about this earlier on the door mirrors. We have a blind spot indication system, which will alert you to vehicles coming up behind you. It will also show in your driver display on the head-up display when you're on the cruise control function, and it will flash to tell you which side of the car vehicles are approaching you. Traction control off switch, so again it's just for the front driven wheels. We have a parking sensor off switch, again that's if you fit a tow bar or a rear cycle carrier and need to knock it off. And another button just to bring up the cameras without actually engaging reverse. So give it a tap and it will show you the camera system and you can cycle through. So we have here a beautiful example of a Mazda CX-5 GT Sports Nav Plus. Just the one owner from new, just under 20,000 miles currently, and a full Mazda service history. So the vehicle's ready to go. We will need one service and an MOT before it leaves us, but cosmetically looking in great condition. So we can take part exchanges and we can offer funding against this vehicle too. So we hope to hear from you soon.